Hi, everyone. Sure hope you had a great day today. We didn't see a ton of rain. We started to see the rain pick up across the Cumberland Plateau first and the Southern Valley, but the rain's really going to fill in for the rest of the night tonight. So it is going to make for a rather soggy start to our Wednesday morning. And the rain's likely to last through the first part of our Wednesday. Then we'll dry out all the way through Thursday, but another round of rain is going to be heading our way as we get into our Friday, Saturday time frame. So really, this is going to be the story. Now, we haven't seen a ton of rain so far, but it should start to fill in as this low pressure system tracks our way. By the way, we're going to take you through the picture, the local picture, and then we'll take you to the big picture pattern. If you want to stick around, you can stick around for that if you have travel plans. Other than that, as we get into our Wednesday morning, this is what it looks like, soggy conditions. So it's going to be soggy and slow going. We'll pick up anywhere from a half an inch of rain to over an inch in some locations. And so we are looking at a decent soaker overnight tonight, and that's why it's going to make for a little bit more of a tough travel tomorrow morning. But temperature-wise, because the clouds are moving on in and we're going to have the rain showers, we're not going to be cold. It's going to be a warm rain. Thank goodness for that, right? Then the center of low pressure system moves its way through East Tennessee, tracks its way to the northeast. That eventually will take those winds and shift them from the south and southeast and southwest to the north as the low tracks its way to the northeast. But we'll dry out, and that's going to roll in some drier air, and the storm system moves its way on out. But just through Wednesday night, we'll pick up anywhere from 1 to maybe pockets of 2 inches. So we're still looking at some decent rain over the next 24 to 36 hours. But then we'll continue to see some drier weather conditions before our next round of rain sets up shop. So we'll be in the mid-60s on Wednesday. Thursday, we're near 70, partly cloudy skies, a nice day. Friday, we're going to drop back into the mid-60s as our next storm system approaches and moves its way on through. That's going to ramp up the rain chances Friday and Saturday, but they'll fade away Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Not only do the rain chances fade away Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, but the temperatures will drop just a little bit as well. Here's what it looks like in the big picture pattern. You can see it's low tracking its way to the northeast. Low pressure system that's going to draw in the moisture around the area. But see how those winds shift and the clouds shift on the backside of that? We'll get those northerly winds setting up shop. So again, if you have travel plans off to the east, you'll be chasing the rain or you'll be stuck in it for most of your commute. Decent rain, not just here locally, but around much of the region. So that's going to make for soggy and slow-going conditions across the entire region. But our next storm system is going to be a trough of low pressure digging out across the west coast. And as that moves its way through, it's going to drop in some snow over into Colorado and bring us quite a bit of energy. That's going to help to push a cold front through the area and a low pressure that tracks its way into the Ohio Valley. So Friday into Saturday, here comes that next little weather maker. This is a long-range model forecast, so the resolution's not very high. Gives us the idea anyways, but as we get closer to the event, we'll get into some higher resolution model forecasts and be able to give you a better timing of everything, how much more rainfall that we could see. But the general idea is we're going to see some decent rain. So let's show you day by day. I want to show you this because this kind of tells a story. This does tell a story. So today through tomorrow. So this takes us actually through Wednesday evening, and that's the kind of rainfall that we'll see over the next 24 to 36 hours. Then it moves its way on out. So Wednesday night into Thursday night, we'll stay on the dry side. But then Thursday night into Friday night, here comes our next round of rain. Now, it's not going to be a total soaker throughout the day on Friday, but then Friday night into Saturday night, you can see how much rainfall that we're going to see around the area. So kind of breaking it down day by day for you to give you a better idea of how to plan your next 7 days. And then it kicks its way on out as we get into our Saturday into Sunday night. And so Sunday is going to be much better. But as I mentioned, we'll start to see falling temperatures. Now, when you take all these days and add them up, this just takes us all the way through Saturday. Again, heavy rain around the region. So if you have travel plans or you have friends and family down to our south, keep in mind we're talking about some soakers for sure. Hopefully we don't see a lot of flooding around the area, but the potential is there to see some localized flooding. Temperatures will be elevated, then drop, or closer to those seasonal averages anyways as we get into our Sunday, Monday, and then we'll climb right back into the mid-60s by the middle part of next week. Chilly nights ahead of us. We're going to drop into the 30s and 40s as we get into our Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. I always like to look ahead, see what the Climate Prediction Center is doing, and here's the deal. As we go from March 11th through the 15th, we have a chance of maybe seeing above average temperatures. And we'll continue that trend, average to slightly above average. So the point of the story of that is that it doesn't look like we have any major cooling trends on the way behind the cold front that we'll see on Saturday, or Friday into Saturday anyways. So I'll keep you posted on that. Make sure you download the East Tennessee Weather app. It's a great tool to have in your back pocket. Check that out. Every once in a while, you get your 24-hour live weather channel there. If you want to just check in there, your daily forecast, which of course, what we're doing, and so much more weather information. You can track family and friends across the country. It goes wherever you go. This is weather when you want it. Thanks for checking out East Tennessee Weather.